it's Linda J here. I have another video for you. I did go to Aldi. I wanted to see if I could get in a $15 challenge, but it ended up being closer to a $20 challenge. But I hope you enjoy. I've got a bunch of different things here, and I'm going to try to have a little more variety in the meals, so we're not going to have the same thing for breakfast every day of the week. And we won't have the same thing for lunch or dinner. We'll kind of mix it up. So here are some of the items that I have. Originally I was going to get the other wheat bread, but I wasn't sure on price, how I was doing, and I was trying to get in and out of the store rather quickly. So I did end up grabbing the split top wheat bread like I usually do because it's so cheap, but I ended up, I could have gotten the other kind of bread. So my total ended up being $18.98, so definitely could go, for an upgrade on the bread if you'd like. I did grab the dozen eggs. I've got the 2 packs of guacamole. Some of you may rather get like the avocados and make it yourself, but this is good for me because it has 2 packs in that I don't have to worry about the guacamole going bad if I don't use it quick enough or what. So that's my choice. And then I did get a couple tomatoes. We've got the mushrooms, cantaloupe, some tuna, egg noodles. I did go with the baby carrots. I know that the regular carrots are not too much more than this, and you get a whole lot more, but it was just convenience kind of for this week. And then we've got the ham slices and the chicken quarters. So if you can get the chicken breasts, the boneless, skinless, it's a lot easier, but I figured this way I'm getting more chicken, even though you're paying for the skin that I won't be using. But hey, we're gonna make this work. I'm gonna go ahead and get this prepared. I'll get some prices and we'll put it all together, and I'll show you kind of what I had in mind for the whole week. So stay tuned. All right, you guys, I'm back. I have everything prepared. So we've got quite a few variations here, so I'm going to go through what I've figured out. But just a heads up, last week we had the iced tea, so we still have some of those drink mixes left. Again, that makes a pitcher. And then we had leftover onion and garlic, so you can always incorporate that into your scrambled eggs, the noodles, or your lunch. So what I came up with is scrambled eggs. I saved out a few of the sauteed mushrooms to put in with 1 scrambled egg. And every day you're going to have a piece of toast. So you can some days have French toast. I put it like this because I figured maybe you'd want 2 pieces of ham that day, and then with the scrambled eggs you might just want the toast. But you will definitely have enough ham to have one of those every day. In a couple days you can have extra, or you could cut that up and put it in your scrambled eggs or make an omelet. We also have tomato, so that would go good with the mushrooms, tomato, ham. So lots of choices for breakfast. For lunch, I didn't cut up the cantaloupe, but I did just put it out there to remind you that we do have a fruit. But for lunch, here's my variations. Every day you'll be able to have tomato and carrots with your sandwich. But I have tuna fish on the left, and in the middle we have chicken, and on the right we have the egg salad. And what I did is I took the guacamole and I made that in each 3 of the salads instead of using mayonnaise. They all taste good. I really liked the tuna fish with the guacamole and the egg salad. The chicken, however, I probably would go back to more of a mayonnaise based with the either grapes, apples, and walnuts, something with that type of variation. But this is good. So you're going to have 2 tuna fish sandwiches. So 2 days you'll have tuna fish, 3 days you'll have the chicken salad, and 2 days you'll be able to have the egg salad. And again, like 4 carrots each day with lunch. And you can have a slice of tomato on your sandwich or have it on the side just to give you some extra well, I always want to call it a vegetable, but I guess technically it's a fruit, but some nutrition, let's put it that way. And then for dinner, we have, this is the chicken thigh. So what I had purchased was the chicken quarters, and there were 4 of them in there. So 4 days you'll have chicken, you'll have 2 thighs for 2 days, 2 legs for 2 days, and then the other days you can have the ham. So actually, let me think. With the ham, there are 18 slices in there. So we're gonna need 12 for the 3 dinners. And then the rest you would have, so almost 1 a day for breakfast. But again, you can, if you don't need 4 pieces, because they're about the size of, a little bit smaller than an Egg McMuffin, because they're technically breakfast ham slices. But hey, they will work for dinner. And then just to, with the dinner, with the noodles, I used some garlic. I didn't put onion in there, but you could. I had some leftover Parmesan, that shredded stuff that I had last week. I didn't have a ton of it, so I just put a little in there. And you can kind of see it started to melt, so it's definitely going to add a little something, creaminess there. But otherwise, I just used butter. And again, I always have butter, salt, and pepper in the house. And then the sauteed mushrooms will go good with the chicken. And then these are boiled carrots for the dinners. So I boiled about half of the carrots, and the rest are raw for the lunches. So, really, you probably could even cut this down. My total was $18.98, but you probably could cut this down. And again, these are the actual serving size of no, this is actually less than a serving size for the noodles. So you probably would have leftovers from that. You wouldn't have to boil it all, and you'd have some for next week or whenever. But you could probably cut out like the tomatoes if you didn't want them, or even possibly make the chicken go further with the noodles and make it into more of a casserole type thing. But for $18.98, I think we did pretty good. Had some things to use from last week, the Parmesan, the onion, garlic, and the drink mix. So I'd say overall we have quite a bit of food here, and it definitely smells good at my house. So I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Love to see you again. And for all of you who have returned and are already subscribed, I love you guys. I thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.